Hey class, I'm Shannon Lobicaro, and today I will be presenting on residential real estate. So what is it? Well, residential real estate is exactly what it sounds like. It's real estate that will be lived in. And so this includes homes, condos, townhomes, apartments, duplexes, just basically anything that has been zoned for living is residential real estate. So now that we have a foundation of what residential real estate is, let's talk about the current situation. So if we look at this graph, so it starts in 1991 and carries all the way over until 2017, so last year. So the market right now is at a high, and it's kind of been rising for the past few years since the crash, which is great news for sellers. You know, if they bought their home back here or even during the crash, selling right now is making them a lot of money. This also means it's hard for new home buyers because the market is so high right now, and so that makes it difficult for new home buyers to get into homes just because of affordability. When some specific areas that this is especially noticeable are metro areas, so places like San Francisco and Seattle and Salt Lake City. These areas, the housing market is just really high, and so a lot of times right now homes are being sold even above asking price just because the market's hot and people want homes and people are able to sell them at high prices, and so that's interesting. And so as for the outlook for the future, there's kind of three different outlooks that I've seen as I've researched. So one of those things that people think is that the market will crash again. So if we look back here at the actual crash, you know, it was rising for a while and then it hit kind of a high and boom, the market just crashes. And so some thoughts that people have is that the market has been going up again and that it's due for another boom, another crash. And then another thought that people have is that the market will just continue rising. You know, a lot of millennials are buying homes right now, and so people are predicting that the market's just going to keep going up and up because there's a demand for houses. And so it'll be interesting to see between those. But then the third thought is that it's just a cycle and there won't really be a crash because it'll just, you know, keep doing what it does, go up and down and up and down. And so, they're just not anticipating a big boom like this, which is kind of a rare experience in American history for there to be a crash like that. And so they're just not anticipating that that will happen again. And so it'll be interesting as we look into the future in the next few years. It'll be interesting to see what exactly happens with the housing market. And so that's my presentation on residential real estate, and these are my sources. Thanks so much for watching.